Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel and thank you for supporting this channel. Today we're going to be showing you how much we got paid in January and how many companies we've invested in. Thank you guys, stay tuned. Welcome back guys. So currently our portfolio is standing at $4,307. We've been doing this for the past 3 months. It didn't just happen overnight. We started since last year in November. So it takes time to build your portfolio. Right now we're at $4,000 and someone out there might see this and be like, oh no, I can't do it. They have money, they're like almost there. But no, remember we started from scratch and now we're here. So don't feel like you can't do it. You can do it too. For $4,000, we get paid $130 per year, which comes to an average of $10 a month. And I'm gonna show you which companies paid us for the month of January. So when you go to activity, we'll start with the January 5th. Kimberly Clark Co. paid us 25 cents, and Pepsi paid us 33 cents. Cormick paid us 11 cents. Main Street paid us 29 cents, and with a bonus of 8 cents. Royalty Income paid us 19 cents. Stag paid us 15 cents. Horizon Technology paid us 30 cents. PEY paid us $1.66. SPHD paid us $1.64. And he is going to take it out from here to show you how many companies we have invested in.
When we go to the indexes, we have PEY, SPHD, VOO, and PFF. PEY, SPHD, and PFF, they pay me monthly. They're indexes, and they have most of my funds in it. And VOO is the index that tracks the S&P 500. This one single company, when you invest in them, you invest in the top 500 companies in the US. And when I want to go down the list of individual companies, we're going to go right down there, and we're going to keep going on the list, okay? Okay guys, so and the next one is CAT or Caterpillar. This one deals with heavy machinery. They build construction equipment like those bulldozers. You usually see them on construction sites. They deal with paving roads and even minerals. When they're like mining gold and diamonds, they use their equipment, and that's very essential, so you always be around. And currently I have 1.1 shares on this company, and it's a quarterly paying dividend company, so I get paid from this company every 3 months. And the next one is WM, which is waste management. They collect trash. I currently have 1.9 shares, so I'm almost at 2 shares, and this one also pays me quarterly. And it's an amazing company because it deals with trash, and we all make trash, so trash will always be around. Next one is Apple. Apple doesn't need an introduction. I currently have 1.2 shares in Apple, and this is one of my favorite company because I love Apple. I'm everything Apple, guys. And next one is Verizon. Verizon is a telecommunication company in the US, and I currently have about 2.8 shares, so almost 3 shares from Verizon. JP Morgan Chase, it's a big bank, one of the biggest bank in the US, and I have 1 share in this company. And the 3M is a really good company, especially now that we're dealing with the pandemic and everything, because they make N95 masks and anything like, you know, first aid related, basically. Goldman Sachs, one of the oldest banks in the US, they deal with like advising. Like for me, for example, in my descriptions it says I'm not a financial advisor. They are the ones who hire financial advisors, and they advise people in how to deal with their financials and stuff. And this one I have about zero point 0.4 shares. This is because it's really expensive. By the way, in 3M I have 0.7 shares. And next one is AT&T, which is similar to Verizon. It also deals with telecommunication, and they also have like TV, dish, and they have phone services. I have 3 shares of the 3.6 shares, and I like this because it has a very high yield interest rate, so it pays me way more than it's supposed to pay, I guess. Main Street Capital is a company that helps other companies like create capital, like it gives companies loans, the ones which are trying to build their capitals. Avi is one of the best pharmaceutical companies out there. They make medicine for different kind of disease. Realty Income is a real estate company. So for example, if you don't want to like own a building and then have tenants in there, and then you become a landlord and start collecting rent, instead of dealing with all that hassle, you can invest in real estate income, which is a ticker symbol O. It's really good. It's a monthly paying dividend. It's one of the best paying dividends out there. I currently have 1.5 shares in this company. By the way, Avi, I have 0.8 shares, and then Main Street Capital, I have 3.1 shares. Those are the best companies in paying monthly dividend. And the next one, I have Coca-Cola, one of my favorite drinks. And guess what? The next one is Pepsi. Have you ever gone to a job and then they'll be like, so what do you like about this company? And then you say, to be honest with you, I don't really care. I would rather be happy as drinking Pepsi too. So I was asking myself, which one of these two will be there in the future? And then I was like, how about both? I don't know about you, I prefer Pepsi. Nah, Coke, Pepsi. I like both of them, by the way. They're the best. And in Coca-Cola, I have 1.6 shares, and then in Pepsi, I have 0.5 shares. Pepsi is way expensive than Coca-Cola because it has way more product than Coca-Cola. I don't know. That's a new one from you guys, right? You thought Coca-Cola was bigger. No, it's Pepsi. Duke Energy is a utility company. They deal with energy, so like for electricity. And next one is Palantir. This is a like informational company. They collect data and analyze it and help companies make sense of the data they collect. So for example, like when Facebook is collecting all your data, when you're using Facebook, and Facebook has to figure out what's going on, what does this guy want and need, and you like they need this company to analyze all that data. Stag Industry is similar to Realty Income, but this one is different because they own warehouses. So they rent out warehouses to companies. So like when you go to a warehouse, just think of, I should invest in a warehouse company. So like instead of me like going out and be like, I want to build a giant building and I'll rent it out to companies, I'll just invest in Stag Industrial Inc. And then I own warehouses. I currently have 2 shares, and then in Palantir I have 2 shares, and in Duke Energy I have 0.8 shares. Palantir doesn't pay dividend, but it's a relatively new company, so its growth potential is really high, especially in the information age. So they're gonna be big pretty soon. And then I have Horizon Technology Finance. This also is a financial company and insurance. It gives out insurance in companies. And then we have Tesla, one of the best electric cars out there. Probably my next car will be Tesla. I would just hope, I guess, right? And in Tesla, I have 0.07 shares. That's because Tesla is crazy expensive, bro. Like even 1 share right now is like 800. Oh, Horizon Technology, I have 4.8 shares. It's a monthly paying dividend. And then Alphabet or Google, everybody knows Google, right? Yeah, I own some shares in Google, and guess there are 0.03 shares. So it's not even one share. That's because Google also is like way expensive. And next one is Neo. Neo is a Chinese electric company. It's relatively new too. It doesn't pay dividend, but its growth potential is huge too. It's gonna be like a Tesla from China or something. And I have 1.1 shares in that company. And guess which one? Clorox. You guys know Clorox, right? You know, the one which you wipe tables with to disinfect things? Yes. Like they have way more other product than you think, and they're really good in dividend income because they're like super old. Switchback Energy is not really a company, it's a blank check company, meaning like in the future it's going to merge with a company, and this one in particular is going to merge with ChargePoint. You know, all those gas stations in the future, most likely they're going to be charging station. Instead of putting gas in your car, you're going to go charge your electric car on there. And ChargePoint is one of the companies that are going to go public, and it's going to go public through this company. Currently, I have 1.5 shares in that company. And then in Clorox, I have 0.3 shares. And then Johnson & Johnson. You guys know Johnson & Johnson, right? Used to make baby powder, you know, and they're going to make vaccine too. Remember when we used to be kids and we used to use their baby powder bottles into cars? I'm going to try to get an image for that. So, brought back memories. And Kimberly Clark. You guys know Kimberly Clark, right? Makes diapers. We have a lot of kids. That's why not my kids though, my brother's kids. Kimberly Clark makes diapers and Huggies, diapers for adults. So as long as there's babies that need diapers, that company will be around, and I'll be getting paid from the company. So every time you buy diapers, just know Maisha's going to get a little bit of the money from that company. And currently I have 0.4 shares. That's because it's expensive too. And then in Johnson & Johnson, I have 0.3 shares. And United Health is a healthcare insurance company. It's like one of the big ones in the US. And I have 0.1 shares. Wow, I don't know why that I have a little bit in there. NextEra Energy is like a futuristic energy company. They deal with windmills and stuff. And I just thought maybe in the future it's renewable, right? So I got that one. And then McCormick makes spices. So I thought spices, they've been around since like the Silk Road. So I was like, they're probably gonna be around in the future. I don't like spices though, but hey, McCormick. And then last but not least is Amazon. Amazon is like a big online retail company in the US, and it's probably global now. Yeah, so that's all the companies that I have in my portfolio, guys. And once the stimulus check get approved, I have a list of companies that I'm planning to add on my portfolio, and Microsoft, Lumina, Disney, John Deere, and Nike, and I'm gonna add on that list for a while because so Microsoft, you guys know Microsoft. Lumina is, you know, all those self-driving cars that you're seeing around, maybe hearing on the news. They need this company technology to do that. And Disney, you guys already know Disney. And John Deere is kind of like the cart company, like the Caterpillar. Caterpillar deals mostly with constructions, and then it have some farming machines, but then John Deere deals more with farming machines, and then it has some construction stuff. And I was like, you think one of these will beat the other someday? How about I invest in both of them? That's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching this month's video. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe and smash the like button.